guys, and welcome to another episode of Sundays with Shu. This week, as requested by my TikTok fans, I'm going to show you my makeup routine. Okay, so my process is not very complicated. I try to go for a natural look, and you will be surprised by how much difference a little bit of makeup can do. I just want to disclose before you watch this video that I am not a professional makeup artist. I literally just see other people do their thing, take what I want, and then I find it is quite useful for me. So take what you will, no pressure if you don't want to. First, I always wash my face. If you'd like, I can do a whole nother video about my face care routine. I usually don't apply sunscreen because I find that tends to make my skin quite oily. I can't remember which TikToker said this, but they said to apply a finishing spray after primer, and it actually helps your foundation sit even better on your skin. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that, and since then it's actually been really effective. My makeup feels way lighter. Primer I use is a Shu Uemura Pore Eraser, and it's a mousse base. It's really nice. Shake it up and then apply to a sponge. Wow, my favorite part. Makeup is so much fun. And I just dab it on all the important parts of my face, even it out. Whoa, that's a lot. I look so white, I look like a clown. Don't worry guys, I cover this all up later. Boom! After that, finishing mist. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Just all over the face, like that. After that is concealer. I use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC25. I usually just pop a little bit on the back of my hand because I'm not fancy. I don't have those fancy palettes that makeup artists have. And I just use my finger because I run out of brushes. So I dab a little bit under each eye because I always have bags under my eyes because I never get enough sleep. And I find that the finger actually helps to blend in a lot easier, and it's helps with a quick application, which is very important when I'm making videos because I've got no time to be putting on makeup. Sometimes if I'm really lazy, I don't even do the concealer, but I'm doing it for you guys. It's only if I'm feeling big pimply days, like there. Get rid of my pimples. I don't put any on my nose. I have really big pores on my nose because when I was younger and I had blackheads and pimples, I would pop them, and now they've turned into craters on my face. So I find when I put the concealer on, it actually just like creates a weird layer, and then my foundation looks weird on it. So I don't use concealer on my nose, but I use it on these sunspots. Alright, that's good enough for me. Told you, I'm not professional. After that, foundation. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, and I make sure it has SPF in it because remember how I said I don't put sunscreen on it? I rely on my foundation to have sunscreen. It's not a very high sunscreen, it's only SPF 15, but it gives you something. And if I'm really going out like in the sun and I want to wear makeup, then I'll have like a spray sunscreen and I'll spray it on my face so it doesn't destroy my skin and makeup and everything. I use a blending brush to put my foundation on because it's 2-in-1. Like I said, time is of the essence. Put a pea drop amount on my brush and I just apply it all over my face, and it blends at the same time. Amazing! Voila! Next up, eyebrows. So I use the Revlon Color Stay Brow Lights. It's like a gel pen brow situation. I don't know if this is my favorite. It's not my favorite. I usually use a $2 brow liner from Daiso, and it works perfectly. But I ran out, so I had to get this one from Walgreens. I don't really have any fancy technique when it comes to brows. Honestly, my brow technique has changed over the years. It's just like I try to create, I don't even care about the normal shape of my eyebrows because I have really ugly eyebrows. So I just create a shape that looks good. I like to go for like a Korean look. I used to have straight, thick eyebrows, and then it got a bit too much. So now I just go for still like, I think Korean style. Yeah, that'll do. Brows are my weakest point. I'm not very good at brows. Next, eyeshadow. I use the Multi-Cube. It's by JoJo Makeup 3D Eyeshadow and Blush. And inside, there's 4 different colors and a blush. I don't have to think about the colors. I just know they already match. Usually I'm lazy and I just take the pink color and I just put it all over the back of my eye. Today I feel special. I'm going to use all the colors. So this is like a dusty pink. And I usually put that in the inside of my eye. And I just brush it in, blend it out. Next is pink. A little bit of pink color. And that goes all over my eye. All along the bottom. And then I blend it out towards the top. So even when I have my eyes open, you can see a little bit of pink. But when I close my eyes, it looks the best. Just all the way up. This could be so wrong. Some professional makeup artists is probably like, oh, so bad. Like I said, I'm not a professional. And then I take the pink sparkly one, dab a little bit, and put it right up to the very bottom of my eyelid, closest to the eye line. Almost like an eye line. Just la 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 la. Put it right there. Don't even blend it in. Don't bother. I don't want to. I just want it to give a little bit of extra color. Boom. After that, I use this brown color and I line the bottom. A makeup artist from Napoleon Purtis taught me this. I never used to line the bottom of my eyes because I thought that looked skanky. But then this makeup artist showed me that actually it helps pop your eyes, make it look bigger. And you can use brown so it's not as, you know, in your face. So yeah, I just always try to add a little bit of brown eyeliner to the bottom of my eye to help open up my eyes. Next comes eyeliner. I use this one by Kat Von D, the tattoo liner in Trooper Black. I got this as a sample at Sephora and I've used it for like 2 months and it's still going. Samples are the best. Let me teach you how I do my eyeliner. It's the quickest and easiest way. First, I draw from the bottom. I draw the flick first because it gives me a starting and ending point. Because I know if I do that and do that on both sides, they're gonna be even. And then I go from the end of my eye to the start of my eye. And that shape I find is usually quite accurate. I've been doing my eyeliner now for years and years and years the same way. I used to always have trouble with it, never could get it even. And then since doing it this way, I've never had trouble again. And my eyeliner generally always looks even. Pretty accurate, right? Next, mascara. I use Urban Decay's Perversion. To be honest, mascara doesn't make a huge difference to me because I've got non-existent eyelashes. So I tend to use fake lashes a lot. Can't help it. Just looks better. And also, it's so hard to apply when you have no lashes. But I tend to go like looking down towards the mirror and then it gives you a bit of room. And when I do my bottom lashes, I point the wand straight and I use the tip to do my teeny weeny non-existent bottom lashes. Same on the other side. One time I was getting my makeup done on set and my makeup artist accidentally poked me in the eye with the mascara wand and it was so painful I couldn't open my eyes for 2 minutes. He thought I was over exaggerating, but it was so painful, like my eyes had been poisoned with snake venom. Anyway, and then since then my eyes have watered just randomly out of nowhere. I think my eye has permanently been damaged from that. But no one's gonna talk about it. I'm just suffering in silence. Rare are the days I can put mascara on without touching my skin and then having to rub it off with a cotton bud. Next, blush. I just use a blush in my little cube. Just boo 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 boo. I use pink because in my videos I wear a lot of pink and it goes with my skin tone. I used to have a whole different blush system. I used to do the bronzer and then pink and the highlighter, but I ran out. And now I just have one pink blush and it kind of does the trick. Next, highlighter. This is my secret to having glowing skin. It's a Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And it's this like really dewy, glowy, it's like a highlighter. It's like a liquid highlighter. And I usually just dab it in all the important parts on my skin and then blend it in with a brush. Dabbing is effective. I don't know why, but it just blends better when you dab it. Sometimes when I'm feeling very generous, I'll add a little bit of this. This is a Clinique thing. It's in Japanese, I got it from Japan, so I don't know what the English equivalent is, but I've seen this sold in the US and it's just a highlight. Sometimes you can add it to the top of your cheeks or as a eyeshadow, and I like to just add a little bit under my brows for that added sparkle, that added highlighter. Boom. Last but not least, lips. Before I put on any lipstick, especially if it's a matte lipstick, I add some of this purple cream. You can only get it in Australia. I add a tiny little layer just to keep my lips moist, because a matte lipstick can really dry out your lips and that does not look good on camera. The pink lipstick I use is this thing in Babe. I got this as a sample as well. I'm really big on samples. I also have a lot of non-samples, but I just really like the samples they give me. They're really nice. I will continue to buy this when I run out. I've been using this for like legitimately 6 months and I still have this much left. So now this is the color. It doesn't look fancy, but I wore it one day because I didn't have anything else to wear and I didn't realize like how nice the color was. So I use this all the time now. See how nice that pink is? It's just a perfect shade of pink. It goes so well with the rest of my... And to finish it off, adding a bit of spray. I don't use powder, it's really dry. I just mat it all up with this finishing spray. And there you have it. That is my super duper quick makeup routine. I've got to complete the look with a scrunchie. You guys know how much I love scrunchies. That's better. Scrunchie in the hair, good to go. So there you have it, guys. I hope you learned something from me that you can also use on your daily makeup routine. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for some more shoot time. In the meantime, dumpling forever.